Can you sense the danger lurking in our food systems? The alarming truth is that the very tools we rely on to boost crop yields may be leading us astray. When was the last time you questioned the impact of those flashy farming technologies? They promise efficiency and abundance, but what if we're overlooking critical warning signs in sustainable agriculture? Picture a farmer who eagerly adopts the latest solutions, initially celebrating thriving crops and high yields. But soon, something feels off. Soil quality declines, biodiversity diminishes, and pests grow resistant. The very tools meet to help could be undermining the foundation of our food security. This stark reality highlights how short-term gains can blind us to long-term consequences, leaving many unaware of their role in a larger crisis threatening our ecosystems. Consider the hidden dangers of monoculture farming, heavily influenced by recommendations. While this approach may seem efficient, it raises questions about the fate of nutrient-rich crops. The push for uniformity risks creating a single point of failure in our food supply. Have you heard of overshoot? It refers to the danger of pushing our systems beyond their limits, convinced that technology has all the answers. Ironically, we're using advanced tools to ignore the vital signals that nature sends us. The more we rely on without truly understanding our environment, the deeper we entrench ourselves in this crisis. It's time to rethink our approach. Instead of blindly following algorithms, we must listen to the land. Sustainable agriculture is not just about achieving higher yields, it's about nurturing our ecosystems. Imagine farmers using not as a crutch, but as a means to observe and adapt, blending data insights with traditional practices for true sustainability. As we wrap up, ask yourself, are we genuinely optimizing for the future, or merely chasing numbers? The path forward requires confronting the uncomfortable truths we often choose to ignore. What if I told you that the very technology meant to save our planet could actually pose a significant threat? It sounds surprising, right? Today, we're diving into the uncomfortable truth about misconceptions surrounding ACE's role in optimizing crop yields for sustainable agriculture. Imagine a farmer in a once thriving field, now struggling to understand why his crops are failing, even with the latest technology at his disposal. You might think he's doing everything right, but there's more beneath the surface. Many overlook the complexities of how interacts with our environment. With a common plan, how will you never have below a lot of people believe is the ultimate solution to food production challenges. But what if that belief leads us down a risky path? That belief leads as we eagerly adopt these technologies, we might ignore crucial aspects of sustainability. Have you considered what happens when algorithms prioritize yield over ecological balance? Picture vibrant farmland, once rich in diversity, now reduced to a monoculture due to an over-reliance on data-driven decisions. It may seem efficient, but at what cost? This isn't just hypothetical, it's happening right now. The push for maximum efficiency is erasing the ecosystems that sustain our agriculture. Let's dig a bit deeper. What drives this misconception? It's not just tech companies promising quick fixes, it's an entire industry focused on metrics and profits, often sidelining the intuition and experience of farmers. When was the last time you considered the farmer's perspective in this tech-driven narrative? As we optimize for yield using AI, we might unintentionally harm soil quality and biodiversity. This hidden risk rarely gets discussed. We're so fixated on the numbers that we forget about the living ecosystem beneath our feet. Can you feel the tension? We're at a crossroads. The modern approach to farming seems revolutionary, but it's built on unstable ground. If we follow this technology blindly, we risk sacrificing long-term sustainability for short-term gains. But there are alternatives. What if we combined AI with traditional farming practices? Imagine a partnership, technology and nature working together. Picture farmers using AI insights while honoring their age-old knowledge about the land. This balance could transform our agricultural approach. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what you've just heard. The future of agriculture isn't just about technology, it's about understanding the delicate balance between innovation and nature. Let's remember the lessons of the past as we move forward. So, what can you do? Stay curious and informed. Advocate for a balanced approach to agriculture that respects both technology and the environment. Agriculture, the Together, we can ensure our food systems thrive sustainably. What if I told you that the promise of AI in agriculture might not be as solid as it seems? You might envision lush fields and record-breaking harvests, but there's an uncomfortable truth lurking behind those shiny images. Many people believe that technology alone can solve our farming challenges. However, relying solely on AI to boost crop yields could lead us down a risky path. What if the very tools designed to help us are actually increasing our dependence on unsustainable practices? Let's dig a little deeper. Consider a small farmer in Iowa who invests in AI-driven machinery, believing it will enhance their corn yields. As they start using these systems, they might overlook something crucial: the health of their soil. They may enjoy short-term gains, but what about the long-term vitality of their land? Imagine standing in that field, watching the crops grow taller. It feels great, right? But beneath the surface, the soil is becoming depleted, losing essential nutrients. The AI isn't alerting them to this issue, it's focused solely on immediate results. What's the hidden cost of that convenience? And it doesn't stop there. In our quest for greater efficiency, we risk creating a monoculture, single crop dominating the landscape. This not only threatens biodiversity but also makes the entire system more vulnerable to pests and climate change. Just picture what one bad season could wipe out an entire year's worth of work. Now, let's raise the stakes. Think about global food security. If we rely too heavily